From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, and Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Fourth home run here in the early going. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here's Brock Holt now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there, and that retires the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Lays off 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maben. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin
So
Bohr.
coming to the plate, Justin Bohr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Sales ready. 1-0 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Into the box, Chris Sale.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Brinson is there. Let's see if they test it. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. set to get his evening at the plate started, Starlin Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Martin Prado now, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to
goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Second home run early in the year. And the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Ramirez is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Standing in, Lewis Brinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jose Arena.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Striding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Castro's got it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Brock.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Maben is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Drives it to deep right field. Brinson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-3 Boston. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Center fielder,
pitch on the way.
Cameron Maben.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Ramirez ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Still standing in, Christian Vasquez. As we begin the top of the 4th.
Christian Vasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The pitcher number 41, Chris Sale.
So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lifts it in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Sale leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Severino Gonzalez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Looking up as Brinson. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 2nd home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here's Brock Holt now.
Second baseman, Brock.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away.
Third baseman, number 14.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Prado has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jackie Bradley.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Back up the middle. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Standing in now, Chris Sale. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Into the box, Mookie Betts.
As he lines it out to center.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. In to score, the runner from third. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
J.D. Martinez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Van Slyke is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Standing in now, Brock Holt is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Maben. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Brinson is there. 2 down. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready once again, Christian Vasquez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Johnny Giavotella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 12. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Holt has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And as you can see, Drew Steckenrider gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brinson is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Van Slyke, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brinson ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So it's 1 run on. Here's Cameron Maben now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Holt is under it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and they remain well behind. Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rafael Devers. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Castro has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Starlin Castro. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a flare out to left center. Bradley onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, Holt. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it's
leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Sale. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he did a beautiful base hit.
Maben is right there, 1 down. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Maben arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher, J.T. Realmuto. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56, Joe Kelly.
From the stretch. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one. And they always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the ninth inning in this one. Javi Guerra enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field is fourth in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
He swings and lines it to left.
Van Slyke has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Joe Kelly, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll head now to at the plate, Miguel Rojas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To short. To his right, Bradley. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
20-3 tonight. Boston are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Chris Sale takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jose Arena was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight.